What is going on, guys? I actually tried to stream like maybe like less than an hour ago, but for some reason it wasn't working. So now I'm streaming now. So what is going on, people? Back here with another stream. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like it. I constantly try to bring home the point of why being a self-aware guy is important, because there are a lot of instances where we can be caught off guard. It could be instances where you have women with no talent take advantage of us, and you will have people who will praise that. They will praise women taking advantage of men, um, because women can blast men all day, you know, and it's cool. It's accepted. They're never met with criticism. Y'all notice that? But let us put a female out there on blast. We're gonna be met with all kind of shaming names and all types of criticisms, because the media wants to see women win. They want to see women get over on men. Unfortunately, that's the sad state of affairs that we're in. We're in a situation where we have to be more careful of how we interact on social media. And we have to be careful because there's always going to be no talent having women. And I'm not talking about all, I'm talking about the no talented women who show their bodies on social media but then claim they're not a thought. Those women who have no talent but they want respect. You have to be more self aware of those types of women and understand that they're making all women look bad, because y'all ignore their behavior. You ignore the things that they do. Okay? Their behavior, their dysfunctional behavior. You ignore the fact that these women can be bad mothers, bad girlfriends, bad wives. You ignore the fact that they are constantly blasting men and getting away with it. And people are going to say, well, it's that athlete's fault. Yeah, because he should be more self aware. Have to be more self aware. You have to be more self aware of the fact that no matter what we're doing nowadays, they're going to find some way of chipping away at us. So we have to be more self aware. We have to understand that we could just be walking around and get into a situation where, a female is disgruntled. You know? We're not going to look for reasons to speak about them, because I've never been one of those type of people to look for anything just to talk about them about. But what's going on, everybody in the chat? I know it's Friday. I know that y'all have a lot that y'all gonna probably be doing tonight and maybe tomorrow. But I wanted to come make this stream because I just want to talk about how even people like LeBron James can get himself in a situation of being blasted. Like, this is a guy who tries to be as uh, accommodating socially as possible, who still gets blasted, you know? I know some of y'all are gonna say, you know, Jay, why do you pay these women any attention? Okay, why do you pay my channel any attention? Okay? And the people who tell me that I shouldn't talk about certain things that women are doing to men, it's not like we're doing it to them, they're doing it to us. You want me to ignore that? I highly suggest you get the fuck off my channel and stop telling me what I should be doing. Don't question what I do. Question why are you here in the first place. Do that. Stop trying to change the content creator and change yourself. Because I'm pretty sure you have a lot of simp in you outside of social media. I'm talking about this. Lord Brias, if you feel that way, then please exit off the channel. Stop trying to tell people about something that is happening more and more often. Okay? Men are going to give women attention by looking at commercials, by looking at movies, by listening to certain music. You can't just live a life ignoring women. If you are, then you must be either a blind man or a man who's just living off the grid around nobody else but yourself. So this notion that we can just ignore women, I mean, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And that type of mentality is the reason why men continue to get screwed up, because you want to ignore these women destroying men's reputations. You want to ignore them destroying their financial opportunities. What good is ignoring them going to do? Unless you're just not into women sexually at all, how are you just going to ignore them? Explain that. I be seeing this shit. You should leave women alone. Don't give them any attention. There is no way earthly possible to not find the attention of a female. There's more women out there than men. If you look at the population numbers, so it's going to be really difficult to just flat out ignore somebody who's right in front of your face. Damn near every movie that comes out now has a female leading the movie. Even sports commentating and analysis has more women. It's a very stupid notion to say you're just going to ignore them. Because listen, if you want to ignore women, get off social media, for one, because YouTube ain't a safe space for men. There's going to be women here, okay? If you get off YouTube, you wouldn't have to know what's going on with women. You understand? So stop telling me what I should be doing, and why don't you lead by example and not be on YouTube, not be on social media, because then you won't have to deal with women then. I'm not telling nobody not to deal with women. That is the stupidest thing you ever can do. How am I going to live life just ignoring women? Come on, man. How does that make any sense? Somebody calling me? Jeez. Hold on. Yeah, I had to talk to one of my creators. Anyway, you know. But back to the subject in hand. What is the thing is that I don't care if you're a supporter or not. Don't tell me what I should do on my channel. I've told y'all this. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna catch my fury if you do that. Cause I notice y'all, the only time I see y'all comment on my videos, I make videos about a variety of topics. I never see y'all in those comment sections. But every time a video is in reference to women in any way, here y'all go telling somebody what they should talk about. You don't support none of the other content. But here you go bitching in the comment section. I'm tired of it. And you will be dealt with in my own way. Telling men to not talk to women is the to ignore them is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. When I make videos telling men, talking about how men are ignoring attractive women, they're ignoring the ones who don't have good qualities. Those are the ones they are ignoring, okay? They are ignoring those women, okay? So let's see. Hold on. Man, people want to bother me while I am here streaming. Ain't that a bitch? All day long, haven't been bothered. Jesus. Well, Prince Evolver, I can't help because you can't hear me. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what, Lord Breeze, you have a nice night, all right? You have a nice night. You being attacked, then you can go. You can have a nice night, Lord Breeze. Don't come playing victim. You're a grown man. Stop playing victim. You're a grown fucking man. I don't want to see grown men playing a victim. Get out my chat room. The only time I ever see him in the chat room or in the comment section is the videos about women, but he wants to ignore women. Follow your own advice. How about that? I'm sick of y'all telling people what they should or shouldn't do on their channel. How many times I got to tell y'all to not do that? The only time I see y'all is when I'm talking about women. It doesn't make any sense. Antoine, I guess so, man. I guess so. I guess because Friday is usually when people, you know, I'm dealing with more people around me, you know. But this stream is basically about what women are doing to men more and more. And people want us to ignore that. They want us to ignore what is being done to us. How are you going to ignore what is being done to you? What sense does that make to ignore what's being done to you? What sense does that make? And they're going to find creative ways. They're going to find creative ways of trying to destroy us even more. You want us to ignore it. And y'all want me to have that type of people on my platform? What kind of thinking is that? Look at the situation with Tyrese. This guy has done nothing to combat what is going on with his baby's mother. No plan of attack, no legal team that's actually giving him the best advice, which would be not to film himself talking about his court situation, to handle it in the courts. So he's out there looking like a complete and utter fool. It's crazy to me, man. Ignoring these situations is the problem that's gotten us where we at now. AJ, let me tell you something. I don't have non-black females in my... Yeah, that's right. You know, get them out of here. You attention-seeking bitch-ass nigga. Get out my chat room. Pretty much all the women that's in my chat room are black. You fucking moron. If my message has gotten weak, AJ, it's because of weak beta males who listen to me and they don't listen to what I'm saying. They look at the videos and they go right back to simping. They go right back to being controlled. They go right back to showing how weak they are. So you can say my message is weak all you want to, but people are learning. But you haven't, AJ, because you are a born simp. You were raised with a mother who didn't love you, who didn't like you. Your daddy wasn't there. And that is why you seek the attention of men like that. It's Friday. We got a lot of people in their feelings. But guess what, AJ? I bet you're older than me and I've accomplished a lot more than you. And that's sad. It's always these failures in life that want to talk about what other people are doing and what they're not doing. And then they want to take the pro-black card and throw it up in the air. Listen, dude, nobody's pro-black. That's probably the biggest falsehood in society today. Because the majority of the people who got a black card got a white person with them. That's where we're at. And I have no problem putting you in your place. If anybody else want to come in the chat room and be in their feelings, you're more than welcome to do it. You pick the right day, because I'm willing to give out 100% work to you lame idiots. This is what I do. I have no problem putting you in your place, like your father should have, but your mother was too busy running him off so she can be with the next nigga. And that's your problem. Seeking other grown men's attention is exactly why these women, these no talent having women, are able to run all over you, and you want to ignore their behavior because you're weak and you're bitch made. And that's why nobody will ever respect you. These women won't respect you. No other man will. And you want to come into chat rooms slurring attention. You need to shave that beard off your face, because there's nothing masculine about you, partner. Yeah, if y'all got any questions, hit the super chat based on the title. Y'all see the video that I produced today. About LeBron James being blasted. I think that had a lot to do with him being thirsty at that particular moment. And what's really interesting about that whole situation is that, you know, the woman is said to be a Donald Trump supporter. Okay? And he still decided to DM her anyway and have conversations with her. What's going on, Sadia? Yeah, hit that super chat, man. Typing in all caps won't get my attention. Hey, if the volume is low, it's because your phone is cheap, okay? My volume is pretty high, dude. What's going on, B friends? And the thing is that this is why these women are out here, you know, making you dudes look bad because you have that simp in you. That simping is in your blood and you need to get it out. We need a simp exorcism for some of these guys. Like some of these guys that's in the chat room today, you know, these effeminate beta males, these Captain Saber hoes. We need an exorcism for these guys because they have never changed their simping ways. These are the type of guys that talk all this crap about IG models, but their follow list on Instagram is full of IG models, full of women that wouldn't pay them attention a day in their life. Shout out to Black Rage 843. Listen, man, y'all need some. I'm not talking about most of y'all, but if you can't hear me, that's because your phone. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. What is that? Pretty Pooper. If I check my phone and the volume works good, I'm getting you out of here. I'm beaming you out of here. Okay, I'm about to check it right now. Okay, if that volume is high enough, you out of here. My name is Becky. Oh, I got 2 thumbs down. Oh. The sound seems pretty high to me, so can somebody get Pretty Pooper out of here for lying? Can we get Pretty Pooper out of here for lying? You see, don't come looking for attention talking about the volume's too low. No, your phone is too cheap. Okay? And you don't even need that expensive of a phone to look at a live stream on YouTube. See, this is what happens when you're raised just by a single mother. You have that weak gene in you. But the sound seems like it's working to me. Yeah, I know everybody can hear, but you got attention-thoughting males in the chat room who I can tell has never gotten the attention of a woman a day in their life, and that's why they seek it. See, this title, y'all think this title, everybody says the sound is good. You can tell by the title that a lot of these guys, they've never gotten the attention of women. Yeah, that's right, Shelly. Good job, Shelly. See, don't come in my chat room looking for my attention. If you want my attention, hit that super chat. Don't be writing in all caps because I'm going to ignore you. And don't be talking about the sound is bad because that's one way of getting you out of here. Wake up, my people. He probably can't afford headphones. But shout out to everybody who's here, man. This title is about the guys also who chase after these women, knowing these women, like look at Mia Khalifa. You know Mia Khalifa's gonna put you on blast, but you still DM her anyway. These are the type of men we're dealing with here that's been in the chat room. Who will still show attention to these females even though they know that these women will put them on blast in a second. Everybody said the sound is good. I told y'all something is seriously wrong with these men. Something is seriously wrong with these men. Something is. Hold on, let me get my mic stand corrected. Something is seriously wrong with these men. Something is wrong with them. Okay, shout out to Shelly. Says showing my love and support for doing what you do. Well, I appreciate that, Shelly. And by the way, Shelly is a black female. She's not white. If that was what that other guy was referring to. And you know what's funny? Shelly has shown me more support in probably 2 weeks than y'all have in 2 years. And a lot of you been on my channel for 2 years. Like this first guy I had to escort out the chat room who's never donated a dime that I know of. Maybe he has. Maybe he has recently because he's seen everybody else has been donating. He's like, oh shit, well I need to donate. Maybe donate one time. But, you know, dude, like, don't be telling me what to do on my content. That's one of my pet peeves. It pisses me off every time I see y'all comments telling me what I should put on my channel. It's irritating as a content creator to see that. You can't ignore what is an epidemic. You can't ignore behavior that has a diametric effect. People are desensitized to these women destroying these men's relationships, their reputations, and their financial earning opportunities. And you want me to ignore that? Come on, man. Like, come on. That makes no sense to me. Don't give me advice you don't use yourself. And that's the number one thing. And another thing that I really don't want to see, I think I spoke about it yesterday, but all of this harassing women in the chat room, if I see it and the moderators ban you out of here, send you on your way, then it is what it is. You're not getting unbanned. I unbanned a few of you. That AJ guy, I actually unbanned that clown because he was actually acting like a fan. So I unbanned him. He came back and said something stupid. Yeah, exactly, Southern Charm. Become a patron if you have an opinion. Become an elite member. Hit the super chat. Actually show you give a shit about the platform before you express your stupid opinion. These women are outmaneuvering some of you guys, and you want to sit around and say, well, we should ignore them. You can do that, but don't come to my page and tell me that. The repetitive comments irks me to no end. It's repetitive comments. The repetitive comments get on my nerve more than anything. And one of the reasons why I'm also a little irritated today, because I put up 3 videos on this channel today, besides the stream. All 3 videos are completely demonetized today. That has gotten me irked too. So if any of you want to come back into the chat room under different accounts and get flamed again, do so. I'm in that type of mood right now. I'm in that type of mood right now. But make sure y'all subscribe to Patreon. This stream is going to go on Patreon. I cannot leave this up. You know, these beta males will fly to this like manure on the side. Brother Jalen, yeah, they demonetized all my channels, man. Like, I have to fight tooth and nail to get videos, man, monetized, man. I put up 3 videos a day, all of them demonetized, man. And I put them up because I wanted y'all to see them. I could have not put them up and said, you know what, I'm not going to put up demonetized videos, but I put them up anyway. I put them up anyway. And you complain, it makes no sense. Okay, we got Young Dynamic. He says, the most litty chat room on YouTube. You already know how we rocking. Exactly, Young Dynamic. You already know, man. I keeps the chat room lit up, man, because these guys get in their feelings. I get them in their feelings, man. They can't handle the truth. And what they do, they argue like females. And Young Dynamic, he's one of the elite. Shelly's one of the elite. We got some more people. Antoine, he's one of the elite. JJ, he's one of the elite. That's what support is. I will listen to their opinions more than I will listen to some of y'all who've been on my channel for years. You know why? Because you've never invested in the platform. You just come look at videos and say stupid things in the comment section looking for attention like one of these females on IG. Yeah, YouTube isn't messing around, but especially ain't messing around with me, because y'all know how I would title my videos. Like, I've had to change certain things, you know what I'm saying? Because, what's going on, lady? Yeah, get the likes up, people, even though this might go on Patreon. You know? Antoine, they really do hate on me, dog. They hate on me like crazy, man. It's like, I don't get it. Well, I do get it. I think it's because they support other people more than me, and they see me as competition. Lady, ASD is attention seeking disorder. If you know. They support somebody who they feel like is in competition with me, which is stupid because I'm not in competition with nobody but me. They want to support their favorite YouTubers who I have no issue with, but this is the mentality of a follower. They see me as competition for their favorite YouTuber, so they come to my channel, trying to say disparaging things so I can go off. And it's like, I love going off. I love letting things out and going in, because I can go in so easily, and I rarely get the opportunity to go off because I'm a very respectful guy. I'm respectful to the people who moderate my chat rooms, who donate to me regularly. I don't want them to see me unhinged. And when you're the type of person to go off all the time, people see you as unhinged. They see you as over emotional, and I don't want to show too much over emotion. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it very professional when I come to YouTube as much as possible. But I will let off if I have to. This off topic, but Jocelyn Hernandez kind of looked like a tranny to me. Yo, Young Dynamic, man. You're not the first one I've heard say that. When she was first on Love and Hip Hop, they thought she was a tranny. They thought she was a tranny, but it's like, you know. Okay, shout out to Zeke Bell, said stream so good had to switch from phone to computer. Well, shout out to you, Zeke. I see you was showing me some support early in the chat room. I appreciate that, bro. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know if they just want me to go off or they just want me to roast. It's like, I'm not the roasting type. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and just roast. That's not something that I'm gonna sit up here and do, because it takes up too much time from the topic. Now, if you want to roast towards the end of the topic, then it is what it is. My stream is acting weirdo. For some reason, this stream is acting weirdo. That's cool, lady. I appreciate that. And the thing is with me is like I like to have fun. I like to speak on certain things, but I will go in on you if need be, and it would be very easy to do it because y'all give me so much material. You know how you can make content about black women. You gotta look at these black men. I mean, they got material for days, for weeks, for years. I mean, for months. You know, don't give me that ammo to use against you, because I will. Because when I roast to wound. I don't, roast just to hurt your feelings. I roast to wound. I'm trying to wound you. That's why I rarely do it. And I'll do it in this particular tone of voice. you know? Because it's fun, man. At the end of the day, you got to take things for what it is and just have fun with it, The stream is going in and out, people. I just updated the broadcaster. Obviously, something must be going on with the broadcaster. This keeps up. I may have to switch broadcasters, man, but I like using this one. That's why I stay with it. But hopefully it continues to work. And let's see. But shout out to everybody who's been continuing to rock with me. I do appreciate that. I know I may not be the easiest guy to understand at times, but I at least I try, you know what I'm saying? I try to be as thoughtful, I know I can be abrasive, but that's just me, that's just me. But yeah, man, we need to stop the epidemic of these no talent having females coming on social media, putting men on blast, ruining their reputations, their relationships. We need to call this shit out. We need to call these women out. These women aren't getting called out. They're being praised for this. People are laughing at it. We got to put a stop to that. All right, people, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because the stream is not working right now like I want it to. That's cool, Zeke. That's cool. Hey, if you can't be a patron, and that's fine. Any amount of support, any way that you can, is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But Patreon is used for people who, they want to, and they're investing in the platform, and they're going, above and beyond, which is more than what I could ask for. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing everybody here. Everybody that supports me. I love Jay's Loud. Eddie Murphy Loud. People told me it was Eddie Murphy Loud. I was like, what? I guess because I don't really listen to myself laugh. People tell me it's Eddie Murphy Loud. I'm like, Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy? What? Yeah, but I've been told that before. They've told me that before. I mean, it's cool, man. Yeah, but I think the difference with Amber Rose doesn't have any kind of talent whatsoever. She doesn't have the work ethic to be in any kind of business. That's why she's doing what she's doing, going from rapper to rapper. Cardi B has a work ethic, man. She don't want to go back to no strip club, man. She's willing to do whatever it takes in the music industry to get it. She's making the right moves. I can't be mad at that. She's making the necessary moves in order to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? She's making those necessary moves. Yeah, man, share the videos, man. The most powerful thing you can do is share a video. Because one share could gain me 20, 30 views. Okay? So make sure y'all go and do that, man. I probably will put this on Patreon because, like I said, I know it's going to attract the honeybees. The honeybees, that's why I call beta males the honeybees. Because they love running and all in one unison trolling. So I call them the honeybees. And I may come back later. You know, if I have a good topic, I may come back later on tonight and make y'all laugh even more, okay? Let's make that deal, all right? Let's make that. But shout out to everybody who's here. I'm probably am going to put this on Patreon, but I may come back and put a public stream out there. Open up the phone lines. They should be working this time. So, yeah. I'll see y'all next time. Oh, on the next stream. All right. Let's see. Here we go.